Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to another episode of The Cider Drinker. Once again, we're back with the amazing Garden Cider Company. This is, I don't know, the fourth or the fifth one that I've had of their range, and, well, so far I've been very, very impressed by what I've had. And over the next couple of reviews, it's actually going to be the battle of the rhubarb-infused ciders. Today, I have got a bottle of their raspberry and rhubarb handcrafted cider. And as I said, the next review is going to be a rhubarb infused cider as well, but from some totally different company as well, so watch out for that one. But yeah, Raspberry Rhubarb Garden Cider Company. As I said, I've really liked the whole of Garden Cider's range so far. Their hopped cider is one of my absolute favourites of theirs, and their vintage is fantastic as well. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to trying this one out. As you can see, it comes in 500ml bottles and is a pretty average 4% ABV, like all the rest of these sorts of ciders are. Now, let's have a look on the back. It says, we carefully blend raspberry juice with real rhubarb and our 100% fresh apple cider to create this uniquely flavoured fruit cider. The Garden Cider Company makes cider from garden apples local to us in Surrey, sharing the cider we make with those who give us the fruit. We are very proud to use the apples that would otherwise go to waste. If you have spare apples that you would like to turn into cider, then please get in touch and join in. So that's one of the fantastic incentives that Garden Cider does, is that they use surplus apples and apples that would otherwise go to waste, and they turn it into pretty damn good tasting ciders. So yeah, I love it when companies use those initiatives or incentives and things like that, so it's really, really good to see. And the great thing is that it's all natural ingredients that go into these as well. Just a little bit of sulfites, as most, pretty much 99% of ciders have, just to preserve the freshness, and that is literally all you get. So yeah, they're based in Chiddingford in Surrey, if you want to go and check those guys out. Right, without further ado, let's go and get the top off and just see what I make of this. Now, according to Garden Cider themselves, their infused ciders are a little bit more on the sweeter side, so I'm kind of expecting that, but we shall see. I mean, the rhubarb is quite tart anyway, so let's have a look and see. Right off the bat, there's the raspberry. Yeah, just initially, lovely, fresh-smelling raspberries. A little bit of tartness on the nose there. That is probably coming from the rhubarb, actually. So let's get this poured into an old glass and just see what else I get off it. Don't think there's any sediment in here, but we shall see as I get this rather nice looking cider poured into the glass there. There we go. You can pop over there and let's go in for the colour, and yeah, there you go. It is lightly sparkling, as you can see there. Lovely little bubbles floating up to the top. It is it is filtered. I was going to say it's quite slightly translucent, but no, it is filtered down. But yeah, it looks like got lovely pinky sort of hue to it. Almost looks like a rosé cider, like they've used like red-skinned apples in it, but obviously that's from the natural juices that have gone into it. Yeah, looks really nice. What does it smell like? Yep, tart raspberry once again. Oh yeah, lovely, lovely and fresh. Not getting much of the rhubarb on the nose, I must say. But I am getting a nice sweet apple aroma coming off that, just on the back end of the raspberries as well. That smells super refreshing, super juicy, and it does smell like it's going to be a bit on the sweet side, so, well, let's waste no more time and see if it actually does taste like it. Cheers, everyone, and, well, thanks to Garden Cider Company for sending this one over to me. I do appreciate it. Let's see what it's like. Cheers. Yep. The raspberry initially comes through straight away. Definitely a bit on the sweeter side. There is a little bit of tartness there. I must admit though, I'm not getting a lot of the rhubarb. The raspberry is definitely the predominant flavour in this drink. Finish is quite dry actually, which is quite a nice little touch. So I'm going to get another gulp, see if I can get some rhubarb. Yeah, there is a slight tartness to it. That is probably the rhubarb, just underlying the raspberry flavours that you're getting from it. But it's very subtle, very subtle. You've got to sort of like dig in deep to try and get those flavours out. Lovely fresh raspberry tastes though. Really refreshing. Nice, juicy, full body as well. Yeah, and a nice dry mouthfeel as it's gone down your throat. Leaves it nice, feeling refreshed, to be fair. The raspberry is lingering on there. There is some subtle rhubarb undertones now coming through on the aftertaste. Like just like feeling around in my mouth and get those little bits of rhubarb there. But as I said, it is very subtle. It is more about the raspberry in this. And yeah, there is some nice little sweet apple undertones as well, which is a really good sign that, you know, it's just all natural stuff in, and the adjuncts that have been put in are not overpowering the actual base cider that has been, or the base apples that have gone into this cider. So that is always a positive. Lovely. This would be fantastic for a lovely hot day. Super refreshing, as I've already said. And to be fair, because it's 4% ABV, nice couple of bottles of these, basically any time of the year really, will go down a treat with a lot of people. So, with that said, let's get a final taste before a final verdict. Yeah, that is nice. That is super drinkable. Lovely flavours. You can definitely tell it's all natural stuff that's gone into this. And yeah, nothing that's too overpowering. You can still taste the apples in it as well. Always a good sign that it's a decent cider that's been made. And yeah, definitely one that I recommend you go out and try. The one downside that I can get from this is that because it's called raspberry and rhubarb, I would have expected the rhubarb to be a little bit more prominent in the flavours, but that's just me being nitpicky, to be fair. So yeah, if you like this sort of stuff and it's a little bit on the sweeter side, if you've got a little bit of a sweet tooth, then this is definitely one that you're going to enjoy. So with that said, for a final verdict, I am going to go and give Garden Cider's raspberry and rhubarb infused cider a 7 out of 10. Yeah, lovely stuff. I would not say it's my favourite of Garden Cider's range that I've tried, but I mean, come on, still got a 7 out of 10 from me. Still definitely worth trying out if you've not already. I know these guys do a mixed case of ciders on their website, which obviously has this one included. So if you are interested, give their website a look, and yeah, maybe check out my other reviews of Garden Ciders that I've done and see if there's any favourites of theirs that you've had before. So with that said, that's another episode of the Cider Drink for you guys. I hope you liked it, and as usual, I'll be back with another delicious and tasty cider soon. And as I said, it's another rhubarb infused cider, but I have a feeling it's probably going to be completely different to this one. So until then, I'll see you on the next rhubarb cider review. Take care, guys. Till next time.